Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are diving into a popular debate Scrum versus Kanban. Which one is more efficient for modern software development? If you have ever wondered which framework to use for your team, stick around because we will break it down with practical examples. So, what is Scrum? Let's start with Scrum. Scrum is characterized as an agile framework for the development, delivery, and support of complex products. Initially, it was proposed to assist in software development projects. However, it has been applied in any scope of complex projects and innovative works. It is indicated for building products with requirements that change quickly or highly emerging. Collaborative, cross functional, and self organizing people are some of the characteristics of Scrum team members. High performing and very collaborative teams main characteristics and sign that an organization is using Scrum. So, Scrum, how does it work? Scrum suggests that each sprint, that is, each cycle starts with a brief planning meeting and ends with a review meeting of the work done. In addition of these two meetings, it is also recommended to hold one more event every sprint, the so-called retrospective. In this context, when developing a product using Scrum, short and cadenced cycles are established. For example, weekly sprints. Also, the daily Scrum is a 15-minute time boxed meeting held daily where the Scrum team discusses progresses, plans, and obstacles to align their work and ensure the sprint goal remains on track. Some of the practical example of Scrum. Imagine you are developing a mobile app. In Scrum, you would split the work into chunks. Week 1 for login functionality, week 2 for user profiles, and so on. At the end of each sprint, the team delivers a working feature, gets feedback, and moves on to the next sprint. So that is Scrum, all about Scrum. Now, what is Kanban? Kanban is translated to visual signal or card in Japanese, revolves around visualizing the work process to enhance collaboration, efficiency, and flexibility. The core idea behind Kanban is to maintain a clear real time representation of work items and their progress, allowing teams to identify bottlenecks, optimize flow, and continuously improve their processes. Since the early 2000s, Kanban has also become a popular tool for managing knowledge work, such as software development using the same principles. Kanban can be implemented in both physical and digital forms. The heart of the Kanban process is the Kanban board. The key concepts of Kanban. Number one, visualization. The central element of Kanban is the visual board, which typically consists of columns representing different stages of the workflow. Work items, often depicted as cards or sticky notes, move across these columns to indicate their progress. Work in progress limits. This is the second part. To prevent overloading the system and ensuring smooth flow, WIP limits are set for each columns. These limits encourage teams to complete existing tasks before taking the new ones, thus reducing multitasking and improving focus. Practical examples of Kanban. Let's take the same mobile app project. In Kanban, tasks like design, login screen, or implement user profiles are placed in the to-do column. As the team starts working, they move them to in progress and eventually to done. There is no pressure to finish within a sprint. The focus is to maintain a steady workflow. So why choose Kanban over Scrum? These are ideals for team handling ongoing tasks like maintenance or support. They provide flexibility to handle priority changes easily. Also, the teams work at their own pace without sprint deadlines. So, here is a quick comparison between Scrum and Kanban. So, structure wise, Scrum has strict rules, Scrum Master, Product Owner, while Kanban is more flexible. In terms of timeline, Scrum works in sprints, Kanban doesn't have time bound iterations. Work in progress WIP. Kanban limits how much can be in progress at once. Scrum focuses on what's planned for the sprint. In terms of flexibility, Scrum locks scope within a sprint, while Kanban allows tasks to be reprioritized at any time. In terms of deliveries, Scrum delivers potentially shippable increments at the end of each sprint, whereas Kanban supports continuous delivery. Focus. Scrum prioritizes team commitments to sprint goals, while Kanban focuses on optimizing workflow and reducing bottlenecks. So, which one is more efficient? How to decide that? Which is better? It depends on your team and project. Choose Scrum if you are working on a new product or feature heavy project. Your team benefits from deadlines and structured feedback loops. When to choose Kanban? Choose Kanban if you are handling continuous tasks like bug fixing or customer support. Your team needs flexibility to adapt to changing priorities. Hybrid approach. Many teams use a mix. For example, you run sprints with Scrum but use a Kanban board to track workflow. Both Scrum and Kanban have their strengths. The key is to evaluate your team's workflow and project needs. Remember, the ultimate goal is not to follow a framework perfectly, it's to deliver value efficiently. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content like this, and let us know in the comments, are you team Scrum or team Kanban, or maybe a mix of both? See you next time. तब तक के लिए